like to give myself at least one junky thing a day. Maybe someday I'll be over it, but that is not today. Starting my morning off with a green juice. 12 essentials. This is everything that's in there. Kale, chard, parsley, ginger, minty, spinach, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of greens. Okay, so I'm gonna be making some cinnamon apple oatmeal. And these are sprouted oats, which I really prefer over regular oats just because when they're sprouted, they break down in your body easier, you absorb more nutrients and just easier digestion and stuff. So, okay, an apple, cinnamon, this is maple sugar. I just put a little tiny bit of this in there. And this is actually a new product that's in my life that I'm obsessed with. Almond milk creamer, pecan caramel. Like, get the fuck out of my kitchen with that. Oh my God. So I'm just putting some water into the pan and then I'm gonna let it come to a boil. And then I just cut an apple using the very handy apple slicer. If you don't own one of these things, you need it in your life, guys. You need it. It's boiling, so we're gonna add in our oats. I'm just gonna do like, I don't know, like a cup. I always eyeball everything, guys. I don't ever like measure anything, which I know is terrible. Shouldn't be telling you guys how to cook when I don't measure anything, but you know, I don't know. Just put some in there. All right, so we got the apples in the pan. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of the pecan caramel creamer as our juice. If you can't find this, you can definitely just use regular almond milk and maybe just add a little bit more sugar to get the sweetness. Just gonna add in a bit of maple sugar, which is basically kind of like a sugarized maple syrup, and I love it much more than cane sugar, coconut sugar, or any other kind of sugar. It just has a much better flavor, I think. The oats over here are pretty much done, so I'm gonna transfer them to a bowl. I really love cinnamon, so I'm putting in an unbelievable amount. Yes. Smells so good. So this is like already getting me in the spirit for fall. I love fall, guys. October, November, December, my absolute favorite time of the year. I'm just so obsessed with it. The scents, just, ooh, everything. So there are baked cinnamon apples. There's the oatmeal. We're just gonna pour this on top so it gets all the nice juices and everything. And then I also decided that I'm just going to throw on top a few chopped pecans. Because why not? You guys don't even know how delicious and easy this is. It only takes about, I'd say 10 minutes. It's so good. Melons are seriously so good and so cheap right now that it's kind of hard for me not to want to eat a lot of them. So we're gonna go to town today. So there it is, fills up a big container. Yes, I know it seems kind of crazy to eat a whole melon, but you have to think of it like this. Okay, so it is 1:30. I will be eating nothing but this, like snacking on it whenever I'm hungry for probably the next 4 hours. So, you know, I'll have probably like a fourth of it, then I'll like wait, you know, an hour or something, and then I'll have more, and then I'll have more, and then I'll have more, until it's gone. This is a cucumber, tomato, beet, kale salad. There's actually not much kale. I like to put more vegetables than I do leafy greens because I just like it better. I don't know. So I usually will prep this at the beginning of the week, and then it's enough for me to eat it all week, and then every single week I'll do like some kind of different veggies, different things, you know? And then this is the dressing I use. It's from Whole Foods. It's no oil, which I try to do very, very limited to no oil in my diet because it's terrible for you. There's the ingredients. Yas, low sodium, it's excellent. So I don't put the dressing actually in here. I will put it in like a little bowl. Like, I mean, I'm a massive balsamic fan. It's a little bit of an obsession. And it's so cool how the beets like turn everything pink. It looks really pretty. But as simple as this is, like, I really, really love it. I crave it. I love beets. They're kind of a pain in the ass to cook, but I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna have my daily shitty food, and this time it's going to be a Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cup because it just sounds really good. You really do not understand how good these are. Like, I'm not even gonna try to act like a saint when it comes to my diet because I definitely do still eat candy and sugar and chips and greasy food. Like, I'm not a perfect person. I applaud those vegans who can be like that level of no junk, but I like to give myself at least one junky thing a day. Maybe someday I'll be over it, but that is not today. Well, I took a little bit too much time in Target, so now it is almost 9 o'clock and I'm starving and dinner's gonna take a while to prepare, so I'm eating a little bit more of the salad. Is anyone else just super obsessed with beets? I don't know what it is, it's like the texture, you know? Like, I'm a really big texture person when it comes to food. I tend to really like foods that like have a little bit of resistance on your teeth, like beets or rice. I like kind of like gummy foods. Yes. For dinner, I'm gonna make one of my absolute favorite recipes. This looks like a lot of ingredients, but really, I've been making this for a long time, so you guys know, as you make a recipe a lot, you slowly like add things and it gets better and better and better. So, you know, I've been eating this for a long time. Dinner is my favorite meal of the day because it's like my biggest meal and it's pretty much my only warm meal for the most, well, no, because I had oatmeal. We got some fresh corn tortillas, avocado, lime. I'm gonna be really lazy and just do microwave rice, fresh salsa, sweet peppers, onion, garlic, sriracha, faux show, Mexican fiesta seasoning, yeast. This is my source of B12. Yes, yes, yes. I eat this every day. 2 potatoes. Woo! Just going to cut my potatoes. I leave the skins on. All right, there's all of our potatoes. I'm just gonna throw them in a pan. Don't you guys love how professional I am? Totally need my own cooking show, right? Like realistic cooking show. Like this is how real people look when they cook in the freaking PJs. So I add a little bit of water in there and then we are going to bake 425 just in my little toaster oven. I mean, you can put them in the normal oven if you want, but toaster oven is like one of the best things I've ever purchased in my whole life. I'm obsessed with it. Now, while we wait for the potatoes to cook, I'm going to prep some other things. So the mixture will start off with some grilled kind of caramelized onion. Then I'll throw in the peppers and the garlic, and that's kind of the start of this recipe. All right, there's our pepper and onion prep. I'm actually going to take this over here and we are going to throw the onions in first. Here we go, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, yeah. Look at that color. Yes, so good. So I'll do that a couple times until they get as cooked as I'd like them to be. I'm also just going to go ahead and throw the rice in the microwave right now. If you were boiling rice and not choosing to be a lazy fuck like me, you would definitely want to get that started right now. But this, you know, only takes 3 minutes. So this is gonna start sizzling. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the peppers in now too. Okay, and the potatoes have been in here for just about 10 minutes and they are done. They're like getting kind of fluffy. So we're gonna go ahead and add them to the skillet. I'm I'm gonna add a spoonful of fresh minced garlic, add a little bit more water. Gonna throw a little bit of this in there. Gonna add about 2 cups of rice, whatever kind of rice you like. I really like jasmine. That's my rice of choice right now. Now I'm gonna pour in tons of salsa. This is what sticks everything together and really gives it flavor. So you can definitely make this yourself, but I'm super obsessed with this brand of salsa. I've been loyal to it for years, just love it. So that's what I'm using. Because I love spicy, we gotta do sriracha overload. Yes. There's the casserole. This is the mashed up avocado, and I'm gonna throw some lime in there in a second. And then we just need to warm up our shells and add the yeast on top. I'm getting so hungry, I'm like, hurry. So making the shells, see, this is just how they turn out. They have a very nice kind of gummy-like texture. They're falling apart though. I think they might be stale, but you know, that's fine. Then on top, this is optional, the yeast, which pretty much tastes like cheese, which is why I like it. And you get your B12, win-win. There you go. I'm way too excited about this right now. You don't even know. And I'm watching, I just started watching Sherlock on Netflix. And yes, I like to lay down on my bed and eat and watch TV. Because, I don't know. I feel like once you start doing it, you can't go back to sitting at a table. Unless you're with other people and you have to look normal, obviously. All right, so I'm gonna watch this. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Although really I shouldn't even be watching this. My boyfriend's gonna kill me because we were watching it together, but he's so slow. Anybody else, like just your significant other, like they wanna watch a show with you, but they're like never, you guys never end up watching it when you're together, and it's just like, bitch, I'm invested. Like I need to watch more, please. So, you know, I'm watching it without it, but okay. Tacos, Sherlock. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.